So what is the solution? Well, enter Ramp. It's launched a token spend management platform to track token costs and an AI router that automatically sends AI requests to the most cost-effective model. Ramp is being used by over 70,000 customers, including Visa, Stripe, Shopify, and Enduro. Joining me now in a Fox Biz exclusive, Ramp CEO Eric Glyman. Eric, it's great to have you here.
Cheryl, thanks for having me.
So in the clearest terms you can, explain what token maxing is and why it's become such a problem for these companies.
So around all this conversation around the power of AI, there have been many CEOs and executives who told their employees, we need to be using AI. Use it in your regular practices. And you would see firms even like Meta, which gave promotions based off of how many tokens people used. It led to people saying, well, we're going to create a script to do things like count all the digits of pi, where they would climb to the top of the leaderboard, but the spend didn't have value. And that's led to now this new phase where people are saying, we need to show the return on investments. And so that's token maxing, and we're trying to get ROI maxing for regular companies so you can actually show this spend is driving outputs for your business.
NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang said on a podcast, he said, if that $500,000 engineer did not consume at least $250,000 worth of tokens, I'm going to be deeply alarmed. Well, of course he would be. That's his revenue. But at the same time, these corporations are in a bind. And I think the toughest part would be for the CFO of any company. Because how do you track this? That's the most difficult part. I know that's where your company is coming into this.
You're exactly right. And look, just to understand the pace this is happening, a year ago across America, there was about $10 billion spent on tokens. By our estimates, that figure is over $100 billion. $300 billion is 1% of the US GDP. This is a real huge expense item that has shown up and companies did not plan for it. And so part of what we do is give companies the tools to see the spend that's actually going on across all of the providers, understand it, and then control it, bring costs down. This has been the fastest growing product that we offer to our customers. Sure. And the reason is there are certain models. Sometimes people will default to a model where it can get done for $30 a task when there's other models that are just as good that'll do it for 10 cents. And so that's why we've released products like the router, which helps people see this better return.
Well, especially if you're a public company, because the big criticism and the concern from the investor side is that you're not going to get the ROI on the AI spend. You're saying it absolutely is happening, you know, for these companies. Liz actually had on Alex Karp, of course, the Palantir CEO. Token maxing came up. I want you to listen to what he told her.
So one of the big worries, one of the things that's caused a lot of pain and consternation in American enterprise is, hey, I'm paying for tokens and you're getting the alpha of my business. Because when they look at your data, when they look at your telemetry, and there's a lot of contractual things that can be taken advantage of, you're basically transferring the value of your business to them.
So it's not just the cost, it's the data, your data. And that's the concern he's saying. Maybe a swipe at OpenAI and Anthropic, but go ahead.
Of course, and he competes with them, but I think he raises a really valuable point. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, has made many similar points. And I think as businesses are wrestling with this, there's also the reality that businesses that are spending on AI are growing dramatically faster. And so it's up to kind of the executives of companies and people working through them to decide, how do we do this well? Part of what we focus on for our own business is making sure no one AI provider gets the complete picture. You can give parts of a job, that way you can get the benefit. But to Alex's point, Dr. Karp's point, you don't have one model provider seeing what are all the things one business is asking. And I think that as time goes on, there is potential for AI to deliver extraordinary returns. Like in our business, we're growing faster than we ever have. And our customers are saving more than they ever have. And I think that these tools will become commonplace. But right now, I think it's not a correct answer for business to say, I'm only going to spend on Anthropic. I'm only going to spend on OpenAI. I'm only going to spend on one provider. You want tools which will help you control your spend and also keep that data private to you.
Well, look, I mean, you know, the president has talked about this, the administration, Secretary Besson is the concern about the Chinese overtaking, because they're offering cheaper models. We've seen that, not as secure, but there are no guardrails. We heard President Trump say that today. There's no guardrails, excuse me, when it comes to these Chinese models. But companies, I would wonder, wouldn't they be going for these Chinese models because of the cost? I mean, it's a better deal, especially if they don't know how much they're losing with the token maxing, problem that you've witnessed?
I think this is very real, right? Like part of the challenge is these models are getting a lot smarter, but a lot more expensive, right? And there are certain tasks for which on one model it'll cost you $80 when maybe for an open source model or a cheaper, older model, you can get it done for 50 cents. And most people don't have the tools and the engineers to separate that out internally. And part of what a router can do, and this is part of what RAMP brings to our customers, is based off of the complexity of tasks. We'll say, hey, look, we're on your side. We want to help you get it done for 50 cents. And if you want to go, you can set permissions about where you want your data to go. If you want to make sure it all stays in the US, that's certainly the way that we operate. That can be done in the background to make sure that you're getting this work done for the least amount of cost. And I think that's the way things are going to head. Do
your customers have a preference of what they use, open weight, open source?
Ours certainly are primarily using, the American companies, OpenAI and Anthropic are the leaders. Their models are simply better for most. And so if you look at where most spend is going, it is still very clearly closed source models. But the market share of open models is gaining. They are getting more load as they're able to actually deliver effective outcomes for a fraction of the cost. And I expect that share to grow.
There's a report in Bloomberg about Meta. I want to get your take on this, because they're reporting that Meta they're setting aside $279 billion, an incredible amount of money, for future data center leases, and that's not on the books yet. We're not seeing that in the report. What do you make of that? Because again, that goes back to the fear about the massive amount of money that these companies are spending, and investors are getting a little impatient.
You're exactly right. And I think that the stakes in this market are really extreme. When you put in hundreds of billions of dollars in order to try to train a frontier model, which is their goal. And let's say you get to the very end. Company A can offer effective outcomes for 50 cents and company B for 40 cents. 50 cents might be a heck of a lot better than what's in the market today, but it is strictly worse than using the model that is at 40 cents. And so the question is, who's right? If there's all these companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars, there are these elements of a very much a winner takes most dynamic, and I think that's part of why some investors are getting jittery. They're not sure that the horse that they're betting on is going to be the one that wins.
Well, look, that's AI. The other stat I know we have to run was that I was surprised to see on a national level that AI usage is only like 17 to 20%. I thought it would have been more. That surprised me, but I guess that's where the future lies, and that's why the build-outs are so important.
You're exactly right. In our data too, so we see about 1% of all corporate spend in America. Among our customer base, it's actually about 60% of businesses. And that's use it in some way. And you see extremes. Really, the top 1% of spenders are using the majority of AI spend. The top 10% falls off. And so I think most people still haven't experienced really what AI can do or how to manage it better.
Manage it better. There you go. And that's where your company comes in. Eric Glyman, thank you so much.